everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about Apple and their latest iPhone 17 that just came out. All right. In this video, I'm going to talk about something regards to Apple itself. I think it's about time they should stop doing this whole iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 11, iPhone 17. They should stop. I know iPhone business is where Apple make most of, is the most profitable line in their arsenal of other products they make as an Apple brand. But constantly making phone and then add one feature or two and say, oh, this is the, it gotta stop. The reason why I said it's time for Apple to do something different is because at the point they're gonna start looking like a joke. I remember 10-15 years ago when iPhone 5S came out, all the way to where we are to 17, right? You remember the smaller version of iPhone, they keep launching. I understand that, but if you don't switch things up, things is start going downhill. One, there is no hype around iPhone 17. People are tired of it. I remember when people go, the buzz is crazy. People will line up on Apple stores all over the country for days to get their hand on iPhone. I remember when iPhone 11 came out. The same thing on and on and on. So, but as time goes, the appetite that people have about iPhone starts to dwindle. Are they gonna make profit with iPhone 17? Yes, but internally they will know that they're not gonna continue to do this for a long period of time. So they need to diversify. I'll make another phone. It doesn't have to come through the iPhone 17, the same 17, 18. Make something different. Go into something, make cars or something, because I think it started to look a little bit too much of robbery. I remember, I don't use iPhone, my wife does. She does. I don't, I've used iPhone in the past, so not I have been a customer for a couple of years, but for whatever reason, it never really worked for me. Women love the one of the things people gravitate around iPhone, especially women back then, was the camera quality. But it turned out that Samsung I'm not trying to paint Samsung and Apple together, but it's been proven beyond reasonable that Samsung their latest phone, their camera quality is better than Apple. And you don't see all this hype around. They don't force you to come and buy their product. Launch $1 billion global ad to buy their product. No. When Samsung ad is out. When their product is out, you go and buy it. They don't do this hooyah, revelation, iPhone 17. So I think Apple need to rethink, because I don't want in a year or a half from now they open iPhone 18 and then add one or two features in it and everybody go crazy. So yeah, I don't know what I'm not making sense. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this, because this iPhone 17 now, the generic version is spreading all over China. People are buying it in China as I'm talking to you right now. The generic version, people are buying it, and the crazy thing about the generic version is it is good too. Yeah, they are. If you want iPhones, I don't promote economic or business sabotage, but I am saying it as it is. I hope I don't get in trouble, but if you want it, they sell it. I don't participate, I don't involve in it, but it's going on right as I'm talking to you right now. So it can't tell me that the hype about previous iPhone in the past 3-4 years is the same hype when iPhone 17 came out. It's not the same. Let's be factually right about, correct about. People are not gravitating towards, going crazy over it. No, people are not. So that's a sign for Apple to kind of like go back to the drawing board. This is why I like Elon Musk, even though he can be douchey sometimes. He understands the core things that make a brand last for a long time. That's why he goes into Starlink, SpaceX, Boring Company, Tesla. He diversify his brand. His brand is powerful. His brand is one brand from his arsenal of companies can compete with Apple. Yes, Apple is a $1 trillion company. So is Elon Musk, all his companies. So the thing is just that iPhone is the big chunk of how Apple make their money. They make their billions of dollars yearly. But then again, you can't continue, putting all your egg in one basket and hoping that one day or in continuity it will continue to yield positivity, yield profit. At some point, something will happen. I like the idea they have Apple TV. I don't know if they are making revenue from and all that stuff, but they have engineers, they have thinkers. Do something else. This iPhone all the time, the iPhone market will still be there, but don't make it look like this is all we do. We sell phones. That's all you guys do. No. If you continue like this, what happened to BlackBerry? What happened to Nokia? What happened to you guys? That was the time BlackBerry was the shit 20 years ago. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think, because I feel like it's getting out of hand. I think that's what I think. Maybe I'm not making sense, but if I do, just let me know what you think in the comment section. I think they need to take a break, do something else, or wait a couple of years, just repackage, because the next thing that's gonna come out is iPhone 17 SI, and then people go, oh, this a year from now, the iPhone 17 SI or iPhone 18i, all that stuff. It's crazy. Let me know in the comment section what you think. All right.